Hello everyone, I'm Nick from nextdevnick.com and today we're going to talk about Cartel Tycoon. So you might recognise this one. I think it was on a recent showcase. I think it might have even been the PlayStation showcase or the PC game showcase. But the basic premise is the same as every Tycoon game really, except this time you're in the cartel. Major thing is building up your empire, working your way up to the top. So you're doing things like building farms. It's very Tropico-esque to be honest, but rather than normal farms, of course, you're growing cannabis or you're growing different things like the coca plant and stuff like that. So it's basically your traditional building style game, management game, but this time it's got that sort of dark criminal element to it. It's okay. I mean, at this point while I'm playing it here, this is like a demo version, so it's a bit early. I'm sure there's still stuff to be done. The thing I would say that kind of needs doing is they need to address the tutorial system a little bit. At the moment, the way the tutorial system works is you're just going to get it flash up, but there's no actual guidance. There's no sort of videos or talking through the different things you're doing. So here, for example, all of my farms, my cannabis farms, they weren't connecting to roads, and I couldn't figure out why. I didn't know why they weren't connecting. And there's different types of roads. So first I thought maybe it's the different type of road, maybe it's something like that. Maybe they're not close enough. But then I realised you literally have to have a very tiny outcrop from every road just poking into the building, and then it works. But if you don't do that, they don't detect roads. There's some kind of crossroads, there's a bit of a story in regard to the character. It's not incredibly deep, it's nothing mind-blowing, but it's okay. The story is told in a way that kind of encourages you to build up your place. So for example, he's feeling the pressure from the cartel to maximise what's going on with his labs. So that's kind of your driving factor. And you're making money based on how you sell these things to places like villages, or how you're moving these products across through planes. There's different interactions with other characters too. They all seem a bit stacked against you. So the amounts that they want you to pay them, for example, here's a bribe to their local sort of police force. And the amount that they want is ludicrously high for the very start of the game. It feels like a really high gate. If you swear at this guy, you have to pay half, which is weird. If you don't swear at him, you have to pay 100,000. If you swear at him, it's 50,000, which doesn't make much sense. And when the police start hitting you, because they basically hit you as soon as your farms or a building is over its maximum. So if you're, for example, you've got a maximum amount of drugs inside a farm, you're not moving it efficiently, then they'll hit you. They're more likely to hit your buildings. But they just hit them in really quick succession. Doesn't seem like there's any real way of stopping them, and they just shut it down. So you end up with loads of closed buildings that you can't open for certain periods of time. That then throttles your cash. You end up in a downward spiral that then causes you to lose. But yeah, it's okay. It needs a bit of polishing. It's kind of interesting in a way. I like the way that when your main character dies, secondary characters take over as the mob boss, but if you inherit a broken empire with everything closed, you're just going to die again, so it kind of eliminates the point. Interesting, but it needs polish. Anyway, thank you very much for tuning in. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and hopefully I'll catch you again very soon.